Hi there. Johnny Daniel, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. How are you? It's Wednesday at 7. Are you ready to go? Tonight's live is going to be a fairly short live because I've done a lot of pre-prep for it. So I just wanted to let you know that. So if you miss it, please feel free to catch the replay. I am doing things a little bit differently, and here's the why. I've gotten some feedback, and the materials I send for you guys when you order, while they're nice, don't have everything like the stamps and whatnot, so it's not always helpful for you guys. So what I'm doing instead is, if you comment on the replay, whether it be YouTube or Facebook, okay, hello, if you've just joined me, please comment so you can get the instructions. As I was saying, I am no longer doing the send the materials thing, but I have extended the comments until Tuesday night at midnight. So basically up until the start of next Wednesday, and you will be able to get the instructions for what I have created if you comment replay, live, YouTube, or Facebook, and I think that's it. So, the bonus for the host stuff is done as of 2 days ago. Just FYI for you, I am finishing up for the kit class this weekend. I'm finishing up the final project and the prizes for bingo. I had some delays in getting some things in. Gee, go figure. Sounds like everywhere else, right? So, tonight, I figured we'd do a continuation of the hybrid bloom embossing folder, and we would get to creating with that normally. So hold on a sec, I'm gonna flip you around and we're gonna get going. Hold on. If you've joined me, please say hello so you can get the instructions. Glad you're here. So for tonight, we are going to be dealing with the hybrid bloom embossing folder, but we're not using it as a hybrid. We are just using it as an actual embossing folder, believe it or not. And we're also going to be using the Art in Bloom photopolymer stamp set. Photopolymer means it's all clear. That's all that means. There's some different functions to it, but yeah, it's what it is, okay? All right, hey Kath, hey Iris, hey Cheryl, hey Lise, how are you guys tonight? All right, so we're gonna get to creating. This is the stamp set. I loved this whole entire card. Started with "You're a rare find." That's the reason. Hey Cheryl, how are you? That is the whole reason I did tonight's card. So, I also had some questions on what else can be done, Iris, about the shimmer vellum and regular vellum. So I figured I would do some topics on that tonight. Hey Serene, how are you? I figured I'd do some topics on that tonight and give you a hand up on, another way to use that shimmer vellum, because we used it at the open house for the purses, and it's great for 3D stuff, but what else can it be used for, right? So here we go. All right, so Art in Bloom and the coordinating embossing folder. And I'm putting my hand behind it because you can't really see it on the white, right? You can see it on the black, but hey, then I have to move everything. So here we go. So here's the folder. And then for the punch, we're going to be using the Ornate Floral 3D embossing folder. Do you see the theme? 3D. So it just happens to be what I picked out. Basically, what you want for the punch side is anything with a really small pattern. Okay, so this could be the hammered, it could be the floral, it could be something with more of a background. So just smaller, that's all we're looking for. Okay, so like I said before, I've done a lot of pre-prep, so I want to get you filled in on all that. This is the sample. We're not going to be doing the same card exactly. So this is the sample, okay? So we've got, behind here, we've got, is it evening evergreen or, no, it's shaded spruce. I thought it was evening evergreen. The instructions say evening evergreen. I'll have to change that. So anyways, so we've got shaded spruce. We have got vellum embossed with the hybrid bloom. Hey Pam, embossing folder. We've got, now these punches, you're gonna laugh, but these were out of my drawer because when I'm doing and I have like a spot like this long and I've already got the punch out, I'll do 2 or 3 more and chuck them in the drawer. So this is actually story label punch. This is retired now, but grab any punch, grab everyday label, grab tailored tag, you know, whatever, okay? And then we've got the elegant punch. FYI, the elegant punch is very popular and is on back order till August something, beginning of August. So you may not want to have that on your immediate list right now. Just FYI for you. Secondly, pay attention because we're past mid-month. So if you want any retiring items from the mini catalog that goes out on the 30th, don't wait much longer, okay? Really, okay? I don't want to have to go on eBay and find it for you. So for tonight, I figured we'd do a tiny bit different. And I still have the crumb cake ornate floral 3D embossing folder punched out accent piece. I've already got the double oval punch, the scalloped one, and I've already pre-stamped the You're a Rare Find in the basic gray. I've got my in color jewels that are in now. So if you want to pack, please let me know. Happy to order for you some. I do have quite a few on hand right now. Do I have them on hand for other things? Yes. However, I could spare probably a couple. Just a couple though, not many. So let me know if you want them. All right, so for tonight, I have a thick basic white piece of cardstock cut at 8.5, right? By 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Yes. We're gonna fold that in half. Then I have already glued down a piece of basic gray cardstock cut at 5 by 3 3/4. Now the difference here is the sample one, I made both of them the exact same size. This one I cut in. So this piece here, the inner mat, the embossed piece, this is cut at 4.5 by 3 1/4. Okay, so there you go. So Iris, this whole thing is inspired by you because I was like, we haven't pulled out that shiny vellum or shimmery vellum for a while. So there we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish the card. Pretty simple, but I wanted to show you a different way to use that hybrid embossing folder because I don't remember that we used it the proper way. I think we just used it in the hybrid way. So with the shimmery vellum, you're going to want to pay attention, and here's the reason why. One side has shimmer to it and one side is much more flat. Okay? So if you don't want shimmer, I know, who would not want shimmer? But if you don't want shimmer, you're going to put it on the back side. But we're doing shimmer. We're doing shimmer. Oh, almost forgot to tell you too. I did get notified by the Gem Show today. They're doing an outside only event in the fall. I will not be participating because it's dusty, windy, cold, all those things wrapped into one. But I just wanted to let you know that the event actually will be continuing. It is still a 4-day event, I believe. First weekend in October. So, FYI. Iris, it's important. That's where we met, right? So, all right. So I am grabbing my glue dots because it's the least showy. I'm like, how do I say this? The least it doesn't show up as much as far as glue goes on vellum. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm sticking my glue dots, my mini glue dots, right in the middle of my flowers. I've got my 3 flowers here, right? Okay, and then I'm going to grab the corners of my leaves. I'm trying to do in places where there's already kind of dots, bumps, all that kind of stuff. So that's my why. Okay. You want to pay attention to that when you are gluing vellum, because I don't care. You can buy the tape for vellum. You can buy everything known to man. I have never found any kind of adhesive that, yes, I'm doing overkill because I want it to stay. I have never found any adhesive that doesn't show through on vellum. I'll just be honest with you. I have got the vellum tape. I've got all that stuff, and probably still in the drawer, actually, and it still shows up. So you have to be strategic with your vellum. Okay, so I am pushing that on, paying attention to where I put that to begin with. There we go, right? Cute, right? Now with this folder, make sure you don't go upside down, okay? There's a right side and a wrong side, so just make sure that you are not putting your leaves upside down and all those fun things, okay? So I'm grabbing more glue dots. I am putting them, I'm getting used to finally the glue dots being on the back side, the top side of the roll, instead of the, yeah. They changed it, and I'm still recovering. We'll just say that, huh? Those of you that have been around me have heard me complain a little bit. Right, Iris? So anybody that comes on a Monday has heard me say, yes, they're still backwards, and no, they haven't listened to me. So there you go. And then I'm grabbing my dimensionals. Are we still on? I saw that the video stopped. I don't know. I put it on, I took it off of Wi-Fi and put it on cell, and I'm still having problems. So, you know, we're just gonna go with it. It's okay. So we're gonna put this right here over. So you're a rare find. And then I'm grabbing my in color dots, and I'm grabbing my pale papaya, and we're gonna put, you gotta use them. I mean, if you got them, you gotta use them, right? So if anybody wants a pack, please let me know. I have them here. So that is the difference. Hey, Elise. Glue dots are better than the Seal Plus on vellum. Yeah, definitely. Can you see my tracks of my Seal Plus? I tried, but it didn't work. I thought maybe there'd be enough going on, but it didn't work. So, oh well, it is what it is. So, here is my sample card. Here is the one I just created. So I gotta ask you, which one do you like better? I like both of them. I like the fact that I didn't mess up the adhesive on this one, but I definitely like the shimmer in this one and how the paper feels different. So, tear and tape on vellum shows up, unfortunately, hun. So, and it doesn't always glue down either. That's the fun part, especially the shimmer vellum. So you really have to be careful with what you use for adhesive. So, you like the yellow? That's actually the pale papaya, but it's coming off as like almost like a bumblebee color, huh? But it's my lighting and it's okay. So that's all I have for you guys tonight. So I hope you're good. I hope you're staying cool enough, because it was only like 114 today with humidity. So I don't know about you, but I was a bit warm. Yes, I still got my run-in lace though. The pale one. Which one's the pale one? On the left, Iris? This one? Is that what we're talking about? Yes, I still got my run in. I did 3 miles at like 3 o'clock. Yes, in the gym. And yes, where it's cool under a fan, because there ain't no way I'm going out in this. So, without anything else, follow me, stampinwithjohnny.com. And thank you for joining me. And for those of you that have signed up for kit class, Cheryl being one, Iris being one, I will see you guys on Saturday. I gotta figure out what to cook for lunch. What I had planned is gonna be too hot. So, yeah, the weather plays a big factor, doesn't it? So, thanks again for joining me. Have a great evening and talk soon. Bye-bye.